recording in a total normal classroom. All right. So it says the surface area of a sphere is 4 times pi multiplied by the radius squared. So the first thing we're going to have to do is write a formula. So it says area is. What should I write for area is? A equals. Area is 4 times. What should I write for times? A dot, not an X. It's really important right now. Why is it so important?
Because an X could be as a variable.
Right, X could be anything. It could be a variable. It could be it could be anything. So it's not that. 4 times pi multiplied by the radius squared. Do we know what the radius is? No. So what should I write? R for radius. And how do I write squared? A 2 right next to it?
On top,
Kind of on top. Yeah, it's an exponent. That means whatever r is squared. If you simplify this, it looks like 4 pi r squared. You don't have to have those time symbols in there. That would be just fine. Okay, so it says apparently the record-setting bubblegum blown had a radius of 25.4 centimeters. That means half of the bubble that this guy was blowing was this big.
24.5.
Yep, 25.4, sorry. 25.4. So everybody write down. The radius equals 25.4 centimeters. And then right now, I want you to find the area. You should have a calculator. If you don't have one, go get one. Everyone needs one. You can't do this one by hand. Very.
I have my own.
Sweet. All right. All right, now on the calculator, I'm going to help you now. First of all, we're going to write out what this formula is. Everybody write A equals, I'm going to keep the 4, I'm going to keep the pi, and then instead of R, I'm going to write 25.4 in parentheses and then a squared above it like that. And then in my calculator, we're going to do this all at once because this is a cool calculator, which means that we can do it all at the same time. So everybody with me now. Hit 4 times. Now you're going to hit the pi button. Hey, guys, it is going to infuriate me. Look at me, guys. Look at me. It's going to make me so mad if I get asked the same question 6 times in a row. It's okay if you don't understand it when I'm explaining it, but don't ignore me and then ask me. Okay? I see a whole bunch of you ignoring me right now. Don't ignore me. Do you see this second button up here? Mine's blue. What color is yours? Blue. Do you see all the little tiny blue things on your calculator? If you hit second, that makes all of those work. It's like hitting shift on the keyboard and getting all the other keys. Do you see what I'm talking about? So everybody hit second. If you hit second, you're going to get kind of like a blinking up arrow. Is everybody there? Yep. Okay, and then you're going to hit the pi button, which is this one right above divide. See how there's like a tiny pi next to it? So everybody needs to hit 4 times pi. I'll wait for you. Sweet. And then times, you're going to put in the radius 25.4. The squared button is diagonal to the 7. It says x squared on it. You don't have to hit the second button to get it. So this is what I want your screen to look like. I want it to say 4 times pi times 25.4 and then that squared up there. Raise your hand if you need me to come over and help you on your calculator because you got lost. Okay. Thank you for admitting. It's diagonal. Everybody got it? You, you do not have to do all of this separately. That's the joy of a graphing calculator. You can do it all at once, hit enter. You should get 8,107.3, and this is an area, so centimeters squared, like this. If it's a story problem, it has a story answer. All right, so part of this homework, and when I say homework, I mean that it's going to be due Thursday and you'll have a day to work on it tomorrow, so don't freak out. All right, part of it's going to be a story problem, writing equations, that kind of thing, and then figuring out what to put in for variables. And the other part is directly subbing in for variables. So everybody write this one. Write down a squared, parentheses, 3b minus a plus 5, parentheses, divided by c. If you didn't get that, look up. It says a squared, parentheses, 3b minus a plus 5, parentheses, divided by c. What kind of equation is that? It's an equation where I'm going to tell you what A is, B is, and C is, and you're going to sub them in. Everybody okay with that? Okay. Right now, I want you to point at your post-it partner.
Not here again.
Guess who's your partner again? Justin! All right, go sit by your partner, please. Go.
Come on, Justin. Gotta come sit. No, I'm going over there. Hey, grab me the.
There's another glass one.
So you take.
You need to actually sit by your partner. Grab a chair, grab a desk, ask somebody if they're moving out. Move a desk. It's okay to move them. You're supposed to. Move your desks. Sydney, who's your partner?
This is good enough.
Cam, who's your partner? Okay, are you going to turn around when you're working together?
Yeah.
That's fine, as long as you're not facing away from each other. Everybody else sitting right next to their partner? Yes, good. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you these 3 numbers, and I'm going to do this one with you, and the second one will be a contest to come up here and get prizes. Sound good? All right, so this one I'm doing with you. A is 2, B is 6, C is 4. Stay with me now. I'm going to plug in 2 squared. 3 times what? 6 minus 2 plus 5 divided by 4. All right. PEMDAS, what comes first? Parentheses. In the parentheses, what comes first? Multiplication. 3 times 6 is 18. This is 18 minus 2 plus 5. Can you do that in your head? What's 18 minus 2? 16 plus 5. 21. Everybody write. 2 squared times 21 divided by 4. What should we do next? Exponents. 2 squared is 4. What's 4 times 21? 84. And then we need to divide by 4. Do you know that off the top of your head? What did you say? Exactly, because multiplying by 4 and dividing by 4 kind of undo each other. So you end up with 21 as your answer for that one. Does everybody understand how this is going to work? Gorgeous. I'm going to keep the same A. No, I'm not. I'm just going to change it to X, Y, Z. All right, so example 3. This is the one that you're going to do with your partner. X is going to be 4. Y is going to be 6. And Z is going to be 8. By the way, do you guys know why I draw a line through my Z's?
So it doesn't look like a 2.
Yeah, because here's what my 2's look like.